Welcome back, guys, to another Johnny Oceans video. And here we are. The year is now 2021. And the Cardinals coming off a 2020 World Series championship. Johnny Oceans broke the home run record last season. Let's go, dude. He was playoff MVP. He was World Series MVP. He signs a contract in the offseason. And what happens? They give Tyler O'Neill the job. Well, as you can see, he was terrible this season. We're a little bit halfway through the season. But as you can see, 100 less at-bats, and we're pretty much destroying everything he did. So, he is now on the bench. Front office has faith in Johnny Oceans. He's a starter. So, he's probably not going to get MVP this season just because lack of at-bats. But let's take a look at the leader categories. And guess who's on top in home runs? Johnny Oceans with 35. And that's the most in MLB, too. J.D. Martinez right behind at 34. And Johnny Oceans almost at top in RBIs. Just a few spots behind. Only 11 from the top. That's right, management does suck. Boo. But Cardinals in the lead right now, top of the division. And real quick, let me show you the lineup. And I gotta say, I was really surprised when I saw the lineup for this season, because they made some moves. First, we still got Paulie Goldschmidt, Colton Wong is second. And here's the big one that surprised me. Mookie Betts, our right fielder. Paul DeYoung, who was turned into an absolute beast this season. Like, I was literally fighting him all season for the top spot in home runs. Jake Lamb, he's a beast versus right-handers. He's at third. We're in left field. Our catcher, arguably the best in baseball right now, JT Realmuto. And our extra first baseman, Matt Olson, who is also a beast versus right-handers. He hits bombs. And he's got awesome fielding. And then as far as pitching go, we're pretty much the same as last year. Carlos Martinez, Miles McAllis, Michael Waka, Tanner Roark, who's he's okay. I think he took somebody's job, and Gerald Cotton. But I think these two guys are going to get called back down, and the regulars are going to get back up, hopefully. And then Jordan Hicks is our closer. He's a 97 out of 99 overall. So hopefully he continues at his pace. And we're looking pretty solid, I would say. Anyway, we're in the middle of a division fight right now against the Cubs. And if you look at your right, you'll see James Paxton, who was the Yankees' Cy Young pitcher last year. He got traded to the Cubs this year. So, going up against him. And hopefully we can teach him a lesson. Cards, fourth in average, first in home runs, fifth in RBIs. They are probably the favorites this year, I would say. Only thing they could improve on is probably pitching. Batting third, Oceans.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Now here's the pitch. Drilled on the ground to
Oceans. He hits it hard.
And the recovery won't be in time.
Bounces off the glove. And it's an error. Wow, I can't believe that's an error.
Now your pitcher has to make
most of the time it goes as a single.
That could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Uh-oh, manager says steal base. I suck at base stealing. I'm gonna get thrown out, watch. Oh, I'm safe. Let's go. Second stolen base of the year.
They knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Wow, that was close.
The 2-2 pitch. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
You would think in this situation,
so if he walks DeYoung, he gets Goldie right after.
Not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this
hit. To short. Throw on to first.
And he throws him first. He's done.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo set to lead off the home half of the second. This is hit the other way out toward
Yeah, he's out.
Moving under it. Oh, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, up to bat again. Hopefully we can get that guy to third or home.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now, oh my, this ball is look at it go.
Ocean gets a good hit on that one. That is gone.
Into the bleachers and gone.
For MLB leading 36 home runs. 2-run shot.
A 2-run shot to left center, number 36 on the year for him, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high.
And all of a sudden, it's real quiet at Wrigley. Fast forward a little bit later, top of the 5th.
As he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one.
Oh, no.
Other than that.
Bryant.
Bad swing on that. Put bad wood on it. He gone.
So one away here with the bases empty.
But Cards still got the lead, 2-0.
Gold glover Jason Hayward. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap at the wall.
And our former right fielder, Jason Hayward, just hit a home run off us. His third of the year, halfway through the season.
Time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Third home run for him on the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
Wow, not every...
Johnny O will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Ocean wants another. Can he do it? And they got their ace in Dylan Betances.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to
That's a flyout.
Schwarber waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Hopefully the Cards can hold on. Don't give up any runs. They won.
Putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And it's a 4-3.
And it looks like the Cubs tied it But the Cards had two more runs. So we won 4-3.
Andrew Miller earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jordan Hicks hammers down the save, his 30th. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first.
Here's a role Jay Oceans is familiar with this year. Pinch hitting. If he can get a hit here, he can maybe tie it.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to
Or he can homer. Get out. He gets it. Two-run shot. Cards lead 4-3. Can you get any more clutch than that?
It's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb.
And he's pretty much done that all season.
Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
Clutch. There's nobody more clutch
Very good hot streak.
than Jay Oceans.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy.
Always nice to get
But
the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in
the
front of
Cubs
crowd,
took
seems to
the lead
energize
somehow.
everybody the rest of
Get the
series.
win.
This evening's game comes to an end.
Most likely because they didn't have Johnny Oceans as the starter.
Came through late,
Huh?
taking the lead in the
Huh?
eighth to secure the victory. Carl Edwards Jr. earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Demetrius Elliott, the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one.
Here's the starter for the
And
Cubs.
Zach, what's the word on him?
14-2 record. 3.18 ERA.
We'll see if he can turn in another quality start
That is
and pick up the
pretty
win this one
impressive.
also.
Standing in, Johnny O, a real
Let's
threat
see
with
if
the bat,
we can mess his
currently
ERA up a
the
little bit.
home run leader.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball.
Of course he can. He's Johnny Oceans.
Absolutely blasted, high and deep.
2-run
into the
bomb.
bleachers and gone.
Cards lead 4-0 in the first. Home run number 38. 423 feet.
Home run of the season for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their
You
lead
can't stop
4-0.
him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly.
Now Chris Bryant,
It's gone.
the Cubs MVP, he hits a 2-run bomb. Cubs only trail by 2 now. In the first.
Chris Bryant
Oh,
leads
God,
the
what are
pair
they
with a
doing
home
out there?
run, the 198th of his career, and the Cubbies have made this a
Looks like the Cubs bullpen was pretty excited about that.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Oh, has it in his tracks. 2 down. Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a change.
Oh, hang on now.
Chris Bryant again?
Rushed into left field. And
Chris
this one
Bryant
coming
with
back.
his
This
second
one
home
is
run of the
gone.
game. Both 2-run shots. He has single-handed tied it for the Cubs. Look at the bullpen.
Two-run shot to straightaway left.
We're gonna have to
Shy of 200 for his career.
we're gonna have to hit some home runs, it looks like. Show Chris Bryant who the boss is.
Ready to take his
So
hacks
Jay
again.
Oceans, who's 1-for-1 with his 2 home run
Two-run homer
in the
launched
first.
over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around.
He
to
gets
pretty
his
good
chance.
fastball, So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center.
Unfortunately, there's nobody else on base, but
That's out of
Boom!
here.
Cardinals with the lead, 5-4. Oceans with his second home run of the game. Number 39 on the year. 421 feet.
As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him.
Johnny O will stand in looking for home run number 3.
And Oceans coming in.
Inning number 4.
2 home runs on the day. Cubs are leading by 1. If he can do it here.
Well hit out to
I think he's got another. Does he have another? Is that number 3? Oh, he catches it at the deepest part of the park. And Cards somehow get the lead back. 7-6 in the bottom of the 7th.
Far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Question is, can Johnny Oceans get a 3rd home run in the game? Right here. Can he get number 40?
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
Especially off
with this
Dylan
guy's big
Betances.
power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches and some big...
A screamer.
Center field. That one's got a chance.
But he's out. He cannot hit another. Which is fine. Cards have the lead.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Hopefully bullpen can do their job.
Digging in once again, Johnny O.
And we're in a tie ball game. 7-7 in the 10th.
Loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber is
Oceans is out.
and that ends the inning.
It's up to the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez.
And hopefully Baez doesn't hit a bomb here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off.
A drive to the
I think he
left.
did it.
Get out of here.
He
Get
did
outta
it.
Here.
Cubs
Gone.
win.
They win it. Santa Maria.
They could not finish the job.
A solo
Jordan
shot
Hicks,
near the left, and none
3
taken
pitches
that
in.
one as this ball game is over.
Gives up the home run.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall. In this
So that series is over. The league standings should look pretty interesting now. Cubs are right behind the Cards. If anything, they might have a lead. The Cardinals still in front by a game and a half. Let's hope they can continue to stay hot and get some more games past the Cubs. Ocean's now in 3rd in RBIs. 4 behind the league leader, Bryce Harper. And you look right here. Here's MVP voting as of right now. Paul DeYoung sitting in 3rd. Ocean's not qualifying for anything besides Silver Slugger for the outfield. Which is fine. I think next year they'll give him a shot as starter. He can get a whole season in, and he'll get his first MVP, most likely Triple Crown. Right now, he's going to get some batting practice in with Mookie Betts. Oh, the cap increased. He says you have to get 6 hits over the next 3 games and get +2 contact cap, which that'd be huge.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch games.
So right now, manager is giving us 2 times performance gains for hitting clutch and power. So that's going to help out. The 2 Cardinals at the top of the home run leaderboard. Paulie D, Johnny O.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game. Standing in, Johnny O. He was an offensive force in the first half.
Man on first, man on third.
Home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted
And
out
that's
field.
out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
And that hurts his clutch batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go. So digging in now, Johnny O. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it.
He did not put Goodwood on that.
Coming to the plate now.
Up to bat in the 7th. Game tied.
1-1 tie. Hard hit ball to second.
He lines out.
Shallow right. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field.
Brandon Crawford just cranked it.
The next to bat for St. Louis.
But it was foul. All right, bottom of the 9th.
Been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes one.
Now,
He did it!
right
Walk-off home run, Johnny Oceans.
Game over. Walk-off home
40
run.
on the year.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the
Awesome.
opposition at bay, and as a result, he
Tanner
was
Rourke
top
gets player of the
player
game. He pitched
Yeah,
very
he really
nice.
stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys.
But
to
he
victory.
didn't get the win.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals. Digging in, Johnny O. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently
Here's Big
sits
Daddy
atop the
Johnny
league's
O.
home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Swung on and
Just like last night.
And no doubt about it.
Cards down by 1. Home run number 41 on the year.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
He's one of the best home runs.
Into the box now, Stevie Frost. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now to the plate, Victor Guerrero, runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Victor Guerrero.
The set and the 1-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone!
And the Giants now have a 3-run lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one,
This guy's killing it this year.
2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers.
Digging in, Johnny O.
Nobody on base, so nobody for Oceans to drive in.
For us here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Josh Harrison.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Oh, has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the
All right,
hitter.
finally some runners on the base.
Was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right
That's a
field.
double.
And that is off the wall in right field. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers.
Hopefully Oceans can get one more bat in the bottom of the ninth.
Build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Popped up. Posey.
It's not going to work if he does that.
Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, Harrison Bader. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Harrison Bader.
Here now the 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play.
Uh-oh.
The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Into the box, Johnny O.
Oceans gets one more chance for a hit.
Facing some fierce competition
No matter
on
what
the
he
mound.
does,
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already
he
gone
can't
deep
take
once in this game against
the lead.
Now he goes the other way, and he
Get
got
up.
a lot of it.
Get
high
out of
and
here.
Deep to left center field.
Ground rule double?
Find
No.
the wall out near the visitor's
Ocean's
third
going for 3.
base. And now this is
Get in
thrown
there.
wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He's in there with a triple.
In there.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out.
Anytime
And we
you're
weren't
winning
able to
little
catch up.
on the road, you have to feel really good
We
about
take the
yourself.
loss.
It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners.
Oh, they screwed me over.
Still only 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Johnny O.
This was supposed to be my 3rd game, so I could get a attribute increase.
swing, and he puts a charge
And it's
into
not
this
going to
one
work.
high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This
But
ball
Oceans
is
comes through
gone.
anyway. Even though they're down 7-0, he gets a 3-run shot.
Three-run shot down the line
And
in
hopefully
left.
that
Number 42 on the
gives the Cards
season,
some
and
life
is now his
so they can make a
73
comeback.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
And they did. The Cards got pumped after that. Come back to win it.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just...
And we'll check in with the league leaders. Oceans still leads the entire MLB in home runs with 42. And he has took over the top spot for RBIs. Which is the most in MLB. Looks like Mike Trout is he's got a shot at winning the MVP this season. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed these few games. You got to see some home runs. And we'll be back at it again. Until next time, I'm Johnny Oceans. Goodbye.